Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and keeping safe. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my updated makeup routine. As you guys know, if you've been here for a while, then I am a mum of two. I've got two kids and we're homeschooling at the moment, but every day I love to get up and get my makeup done just so I feel like I am ready for the day. So it's got to be something I can slot into my routine really easily, quickly, and use products that are going to last all day because I have not got time to be retouching makeup all through the day. If you guys want to see more and you want to see my everyday makeup, it has changed quite a bit since last time I did this, then just stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start off using is this here. This is the Makeup Forever Skin Equaliser. It's really good for dry skin, it's good for compy skin, and it really just gives you a nice hydrated base to apply makeup to. I find for me personally, if I can try and get my base nice and hydrated and no dry patches on my face, then my makeup goes on quicker and just lasts a bit longer through the day. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Another Makeup Forever product that I've been using lately is the Full Cover Concealer. This is really good, you hardly need anything and it is such full coverage. It just makes me look a bit brighter in the day. And if I'm not using a full foundation, then it is nice just to have a little bit of concealer on my more kind of problematic areas, especially parts that have got a bit of redness, like just below on my cheeks here. And I also take this on top of my eye as well, just for quickness, so that I've got a bit of a base, because I do tend to wear just a little bit of eyeshadow every day. I think it just opens my eyes up a bit more and also makes me look like I've made a bit more effort. I have not been using a heavy foundation lately. I've been using this, which is the L'Oreal Paris Skin Paradise. It's gorgeous, it's such a really nice tinted water cream. I just read that right off the packaging. It's a tinted moisturiser, but they call it a tinted water cream. It's got an SPF 20 in it as well. So this is more good coming up to like spring, summer, when we want to have a little bit less on our face. And I'm trying to see what the shade I've got. I've got a shade medium. So this is a healthy glow is what they call it, and that's exactly what it gives you. I put a little bit more on my cheeks than everywhere else, and just a little dot everywhere else usually does the trick. And using a buffing brush, this one is actually from Home Bargains, I'm certain it is. It's just called a foundation brush. It's by a brand called Olivia Bale, I think, but it's very similar to one that I got from Spectrum, I'm certain. So I'm just going to take that and drag it down in lines just to kind of cover all the area of my face first. And this just instantly gives my skin that really nice healthy glow. I've never been one for tinted moisturisers. I've always been a kind of all or nothing girl, but this is really nice. And I'm also going to take this down my neck as well just to match that up. I'm due to tan, so it is a little bit darker than usual. Brush is so good for just buffing it right into your skin as well, which I love, just to make it feel really flawless and like it's your own skin but better. It's not got any glitter specks through it or anything, it's not shimmery, but it makes your skin look really healthy, which I love. I love that really nice glowy, dewy look, but not around the middle of my face. I love it up here and even on my cheeks, but I don't like it on my chin or around my nose area. So I'm going to go in and set under my eyes first. So I'm going to take the Inglow translucent powder. This is really nice. I'm just going to take it onto the little pad that it comes with, like this, and then I'm going to just pat it underneath my eyes. And I also take this onto the sides of my nose, and it literally blurs it instantly. I don't know if you can see that on camera very well, but it takes that really bright luminosity from the rest of your makeup away, just in the places that you need it. And then just to get that nicely blended in, I take it into my big powder brush and just sort of set that loosely across my face. I also go across my eyelids and then in the front of my brow as well. I just love how flawless that makes your skin look without looking too heavy. I'm going to just go in very quickly with my True Match powder because I feel like when I use this it lasts so much longer. So this here is a True Match in the shade Golden Beige. It's a lovely base. I think it's really good for every day. I'm going to bronze up my cheekbones now, just using the basic of most basic bronzers. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade number 21 Sunlight. It is well loved. I love using this for bronzing up my neck and my collarbones in the summer, shoulders, legs. It's great. But just using this brush from Real Techniques, it's the 100 brush. I think this is the best one for really getting your contour line without making it looking really quite severe. I just think it gets it quite natural looking. So I'm just going to use this here. And then I always bronze into my ear as well because I think it just makes it look a little bit more seamless. And then I'm going to go up the side of my temple and a little bit on my forehead. And then of course we're going to go under here to get rid of all the lockdown chins. And then just on the edge of my nose with whatever's left on the brush usually does it for me. In terms of my blush, I've been using this from Pixie Cosmetics. This here is the Honey Nectar Quartet. So inside you have got 4 different colours. I'm going to use this lovely pinky blush here. And I love this trend. I used to do this years ago, right? But this trend where you basically blush up your cheeks. Like that is so highly pigmented, that blusher. So you blush up your cheeks, like so. And then take a little bit of it on the end of your nose. Now this sounds mad, but just trust me. It's such a lovely, girly look. It's just really nice. A little bit of blush on the end of your nose. So next I'm going to take the highlighting colour at the top there. It's like a more of a golden shimmery shade. And I'm taking it on this lovely fan brush. And I'm going to go on my cheekbones. Adding highlighter to any makeup, day makeup, is always a good idea because it just makes you look really glowy. And again on the edge of my nose, my lip, and I can get that on there like in seconds in the morning, so it's really, really handy. So I'm going to close that over now. And for the face, I am done. I'm not going to do any more. That's what I'm doing for my skin. Now moving on to eyes, I am using the Amazing Essentials palette from Vive by Jamie Genevieve. It is incredible. I've been using it now since the day it launched. I ordered it straight away because I knew it was going to be amazing. So this is my favourite everyday colours. They are just so gorgeous. They're so creamy, easy to blend, and they're massive. Look at the size of the pans. If you're not into eyeshadows and you want to try, it's the one. If you already love eyeshadows, then this has got every transition colour you would ever really want. It's so stunning, especially if you do love a neutral eye. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Buff, which is a nice sort of like yellow toned, mustardy toned brown. Really good for every day. So I'm just going to tap in using this brush here, which is by Morphe, and the actual size of it's come off. It's a really gorgeous big blending brush. So I just take that literally into the corner of my eye. Look at the payoff on that, it's so great. So I just take it into the corner of my eye and just buff it all over the lid, but concentrating more on the outer corner. And I take it up quite high onto my brow as well. And I just find if you've not got time to do an eyeliner every day, if you just put a little bit of a tan toned eyeshadow on, it makes the world of difference. It just opens up your eyes a bit more. And I'm also going to take that up really high. And that just makes the world of difference for me. I love it. So now I'm going to go in with a layer of mascara, but before that I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, maybe less than that. It's Rapid Lash. I started using it last year and then I fell away from it because I got my lash extensions done again. But of course we're in the middle of lockdown, which means I'm not getting any lashes done. So I've been back using this. I was going to use Revitalash because I've not tried that one, but I've just got this one here from last year, so I thought I'll give it a go again. So every morning I literally just take this on my lash line and it helps your lashes to grow. It makes them a little bit more brittle, but I think that's what stops them from falling out as much. So they're not as soft, and as you can tell, I have got the world's worst lashes for a brunette. I mean, why was I not gifted with the same eyelashes that my brother got? He has got the thickest, longest, darkest, most curled lashes you've ever seen. So just a line on both sides, and I'm going to let that dry whilst I do my lips, because I always hated my eyes before my lips because I think I just look a bit dead from the nose down. So I'm going to go ahead and take my absolute favourite, you can tell by the size of it. I have used this probably every day since I got it. This is the Vive Modern Lip Liner. It's in the shade Brat and it's just the nicest deep rose colour. I love it so much. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to take that over my whole lip. It gives you the definition that you want from a lip liner, but it's kind of soft, like a bit of a a lip crayon slash lipstick. It's great. And that is just, for me, one of the nicest lip colours that I do on my makeup. I love it, so I'm just going to dab it all in. It looks great. If that is too dry for you, which sometimes I find it is a wee bit for me, then I'm going to take the Iconic lip oils. If you've not tried a lip oil and you're still doing glosses, my god, you need to try these. These are amazing. This is in the shade, I'm certain it's called Queen Bee. I knew it was some kind of honey one, and that's exactly what it looks like. It just looks like honey. So I'm going to take that. It's also like a roller, so see if you notice, look. Can you see that? It sort of rolls rather than pushing the product. It just like, it's like a paint roller. That's exactly what it's like. God, I've just realised that's what it is. And it's good for getting that shape. It's good for getting the top of your lip. So I'd say a lip oil isn't as sticky as a lip gloss. Gives you the shine of a lip gloss, but it's much more nourishing. It's really, I just love that. I think that's a lovely lip. Really nice. So that is still drying on my eyes, so I'm going to move on to brows quickly before I put on mascara. I'm going to take the NYX Control Freak. I use this to just prop my brows up. I've not long just gone ahead and tinted my brows, so this just helps to push them in the right direction. So normally what I do is just brush them up, and then I kind of leave that side to dry a little bit, and I go ahead and brush up the other side. If I'm going out, whenever that happens, I do like to still go in and define a little bit with a brow pencil, but not recently. So now I'm going to take my finger and just press the front ones of these flatter to my head like that. And I'm also going to take this from L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal products, by the way, if you haven't already noticed. I think they are so underrated. People just say drugstore. But someone told me on Instagram that Urban Decay and L'Oreal are actually run by the same company. So a lot of the formulations of the L'Oreal products are very similar to Urban Decay, which I didn't know, but that just blows my mind. This is the L'Oreal Brow Artiste Plumper. So this is not only just good for defining your brows, but it actually is like mascara from your eyebrows. So if you're like me and your eyebrows are quite sparse in terms of the hair, then it's really good for just kind of defining and plumping them out a wee bit without being too scary. I like to have the front of my brow quite straight, and then as I kind of turn round the arch, I sort of go more in the 45-degree angle. And then that's that side. Sometimes what I do actually use, instead of using the Control Freak by NYX, is I take a spare spoolie and I spray it with hairspray, and then I just like do that with my brows. I've done that for years. That's a really, really good little quick technique if you've not got a brow setter but you want to have that kind of slightly laminated look. Really nice. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and get my mascara. Now obviously, as you guys know, usually I'm all about the lash extensions. I haven't had them done since before Christmas. So I'm just trying to grow my own eyelashes as much as possible, and I've used lots of different mascaras but was very, very pleasantly surprised by this. This is the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. Really, really good. I cannot show you. It's like a really nice fine brush, and it helps you get into the corners without getting it on your lid too much. I am so bad at mascara now. I literally feel like I'm 10 years old playing with my mum's makeup. This is such a good mascara. On the first application you kind of think, okay, it's just like any other one, but believe me, when that dries and you go in for the second application, it's fantastic. It's really good. It's really dark and it builds up nicely without going clumpy. So I don't ever put mascara normally on the bottom lashes. I just leave them plain. I just think sometimes it makes my eyes look a bit more open, and as you can see, that mascara, how good is it? It's amazing. The only thing is I'm terrible at putting it on, admittedly, so I'm going to just wait for that to dry down, and then I'm going to take a little small eyeshadow brush and just go in behind it just to fix it a little bit with a wee bit of concealer and a bit of eyeshadow, just to make sure it's nice and cleaned up behind it. And now I'm going to take my setting spray. This is the Makeup Fixer by Inglow. The only thing I would say is I don't really like the spray of this, but it does work very, very well. So I need to spray it from afar. it could be a finer mist. I might actually put it in a different bottle because I do find it a bit clumpy the way it comes out. It comes out in really big sprays, but it is a very good makeup fixer, and I do notice a big difference from using this every day. I feel like my makeup lasts me so long until I take it off at night time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing my new updated everyday makeup. It does feel like quite a lot of steps when I do it like this out loud, but I promise when I'm doing it every day it takes me about 10 minutes to get it done. It's so quick, and a lot of the products I feel just work really well together. And a few of you have sent me messages to say that my makeup recently has looked quite glowy, so I thought I'd do a little update to show you what I've been using. Everything I talk about has been listed below in the description box, so you can check out all the products down there. If you're new to my channel, then thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!